Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you how you can identify faulty memory chips on Polaris GPUs. This is a Gigabyte RX 580, 8 gigabytes. Before I start, I want to say that I have a subreddit called GPU Repair. If you need help fixing a card or want to discuss GPU repair in general, that subreddit is the right place for you. Also, I have a written version of this guide on Lewis Rossman's repair.wiki. I will link both the subreddit and the wiki in the description. Now back to the video. You can see from the background footage that there is no short on any voltage rail, and when I turn the card on, all voltages are present, but it doesn't output a picture, and the motherboard is stuck on B2 postcode. This can be many things, but what I like to do is to boot into Linux with the onboard video and check whether the card is being detected or not. To do this, type lspci-v in the terminal and see if the card is listed. In this case it is, so I start to assume memory damage. Make note of the memory address because you'll need it later. Currently, there are two ways to check for memory damage on Polaris GPUs. One of them is this Python script, and the other is tserver. I am going to use the Python script for this video. You're gonna need two things, the memory address and the number of memory chips on the card. For Polaris, it's almost always 8, unless the card has less than 4 gigabytes of VRAM, like the 460 or the 560. To use it, navigate to where it's located. I have it on the desktop, so I type cd desktop, then type python 3 space dot slash, then the script name, space, the memory address, space, the amount of memory to test in MB up to 255, space, the number of memory chips on the card. Then hit enter. You may need to use sudo if it fails to run. After some time, it will tell you the result. Depending on the version of the script that you're using, it can either tell you which channel or which specific memory chip is faulty. Here, it shows that chip 5 and or 6 is faulty, which is channel C. I know it's chip 6 because if you noticed earlier, chip 6 has some discoloration. I'll replace it with a new one and see what happens. So, after replacing that memory chip, the card now outputs a picture and it has been running for Mark for about a minute now. I'll leave it running for longer to make sure everything is okay. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you learned something.